even though this has been a very, 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 very disappointing end to that season, it has been a brilliant campaign for them, hasn't it? You know, getting the playoffs for the first time in 17 years. In fact, it's only their second, top 10 finish in the past 10 years, I think I'm right in saying. So with all that in mind, for what Liam Manning to do what he has done, ultimately be outclassed in the actual playoffs, but to get them into the playoffs this season with what the tools that he's had at his disposal, it's a great achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. And they've done it with a relatively young squad that has been hampered by injuries. Liam Manning's first full season in charge as well. That's an important point to break out. And he's done it with. I don't think he's got a full sort of set of tools to work with yet. I think he's been juggling a little bit. And that being said, there's more to grow with this squad. You just, like I was alluding to, I just want them to learn from this. I don't think they can afford to be pragmatic going forwards in their recruitment strategy. I think they need to be a little bit more aggressive, because I think that passiveness in January has ultimately cost them. They could have finished in the top 6 a lot more comfortably if they had a bona fide number 9 to piece everything together. But more on that as the summer goes. But as far as this season, absolute positivity. Yes, it's ended a little bit sour, on a sour note, but ultimately you finish in the top 6. First time you finished in the top 6 in the Championship since 2008. This is a massive, massive moment, a massive season for the club, and a massive justification in the direction it's going in as well. The big decisions they've had to make over the years with recruitment strategy, changing from spending a lot, obviously sacking Nigel Pearson or departing with Nigel Pearson. This is justification for that strategy, and they need to keep going with it. As simple as that.
Yeah, it's still very early in the Bristol City project, isn't it? And Bristol City are on the right track. Nothing has changed despite them getting smashed 6-0 over 2 legs. They are still very much on that track. They've got a brilliant manager in Liam Manning at the helm, and they've got a great, exciting young squad. Yes, it's still weak in places like what we were just mentioning a second ago, Justin, with Narky Wells and their other striking options. But there's a lot of very talented players in this team who are only going to get better next season. And with Bristol City's recruitments that they've done over the past couple of years, I fancy them to continue building and come back even stronger next season.